Good afternoon, Magnolia. It's Mr. Sorrentino here at Magnolia Public, and we're just getting ready to head out in about an hour and a half here. No more staff, no more administrators, secretaries, so that we can do a nice, good cleaning and keep it that way while all this craziness is going on. Thought I would just take you for a walk inside and maybe show you my office for a change, and give the kids some sense of normalcy through the craziness. So heading into the main office. I'm here, of course, for the secretaries working hard. Lots of phone calls and emails today. And then we'll take a look at my office. So we'll start with my workstation. Student a few years ago made these block letters out of comics. Looks backwards in the phone because it's obviously recording through the camera. Desk, some shelving, see obviously my toys. And if you're a video gamer, well, at least in the 90s, then you'll recognize some of the characters. Got a stand-up work desk here. Right now I'm working on this video. I had Mr. Loper upload something today. We'll get more and more teachers on there. My little wall of my family, of course. There's the college degree that allows me to do this and work with kids. Some close-up of, a good book, Humpty Dumpty, After the Fall. It was a good Kohl's purchase. In here is actually some hidden compartments where I keep, some cookies, sometimes some treats, some files, but again, some cookies, peanut butter, little things. Now here's some of my books. Got some Harry Potter in there, some educational material for us, history. My favorite's probably this Super Mario Encyclopedia. One of the kids gave me this for Christmas, kindergartner. So that's always cool to just look at things like that in the office. And of course, anybody who knows me or had me when I was teaching knows that I love Legos, so my TIE Fighter. Then in my little workstation down here, I have a few more of those things like BB-8 that my son loves to come in and ruin when I bring him in. Or Kylo Ren's shuttle down there. Another Mario box. And then if you look over here, I have things I work on. Sometimes I'll put quotes on there. But the wall in general, again, is my Mario theme. A couple of those things, the star, the leaf, that mushroom that you saw a few minutes ago, a student actually helped with. So those are pretty cool. And then finally, Mr. Sorrentino loves art. So there's my art wall. And I'll zoom in on a couple of those things so you could just see, what they are, and I'll explain them. My favorite is probably mine from 1994. If you really pay attention, it says Paul D. It's because I was adopted and my last name was different growing up until I was 15. And then I took my stepfather's last name, Sorrentino, because he basically helped raise me. But I love this picture so much because it just shows like where I came from. And I was in 4th grade at the time. This was my first art club, and this is where I really started taking to art. So this may be probably my first painting, although I did draw a lot. And I did keep a lot of those things growing up. Then I have just mishmash of all different stuff. I mean, the flower was done by my daughter in preschool, just colored it. This is like a mashup of Darth Maul and Iron Man. I entered that into a contest that was supposed to be a mashup of two villains or heroes. In the 90s, I loved X-Men. Wolverine and Colossus were my favorite, so I painted that a few years ago. Love superheroes, obviously, so I did this Justice League painting of my 5 favorite. Flash, Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Star Wars, of course, Captain Phasma. That was colored pencils. That probably took like 10 hours. Over here, this is I tried landscaping. This was my first time ever doing that. I watched a YouTube video and then just tried to imitate it. Came out pretty decent. I like that it's black and white, but also just a subtle hint of a few colors. My favorite pencil drawing, this is pencil, is the White Power Ranger. Growing up, you know, if you were a kid in the 90s, you watched a lot of Power Rangers. So this is my favorite. The White Tiger was like his morphing person, or where he got his power from. So that's probably one I'm most proud of, just because of the amount of detail, but also just, I don't know, I just think it's a really cool picture. And then actually, this is not one of mine. This was a former student's. Her name is Allie, and there's a couple of these floating around the building. Just saw her actually, interestingly, about 2 months ago. She did a visit. She's now in nursing, which is awesome. You always like seeing these guys be successful. She just came back to visit. She was talking to a few of the teachers upstairs. But this was a beach scene that she painted when she was in 6th grade. So I've kept that since. That was about 11 years ago that she did that. But I just wanted to be able to show everybody, you know, just my workspace. It's not all bad. It's not always scary to come here. I modeled this way on purpose because I wanted this to be a place that kids felt safe and could have fun. You know, even though I do have some villains in here like Darth Vader over there. Just very de-escalating. I've had some kids earn rewards and actually play like GameCube or Xbox with me. A student brought in their Switch once and we played during their lunchtime because he earned it, because he was just doing such a really good job. I do have a TV in here. That's for conferences and such. Don't worry, I don't have Comcast. That actually is basically a computer monitor that I can use to watch the video systems or the security systems during the workday. And then, like I said, when I have meetings and such, I can commandeer that monitor and use it for work. So I know this was a longer video, but I wanted to be able to explain a lot of the things that were in my office. Getting ready to sign off for the day. But I do miss you guys already. It's only been a day and it's gonna be hard, but on this YouTube channel, you will hopefully start to see more teachers and more videos pop up as I'm getting more and more interested in what we're doing. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.